Hola, mi nombre es Israel Vela y yo soy el Superintendente Interim en el Distrito Escolar de Kent. This week, the Washington State Department of Health released new guidance outlining requirements and recommendations to control COVID-19 and minimize the risk of exposure in educational and child care settings as we transition from the pandemic to the endemic stage of COVID-19. As we have shared, a key part of this guidance and transition is the governor has lifted the mask mandate for all K-12 schools as of midnight tonight, March 11th. This means masks are optional and welcome, but are not required in Kent School District. Buildings or buses for students and staff, except in the health room and isolation room per Department of Health requirements. While the transition out of the mask mandate is welcome to some, others are still hesitant. In our district, the truth is our community has been divided on the appropriate response to COVID throughout the pandemic. Our goal in Kent School District has been to follow the public health guidance to support the health and safety of our students, staff, and community, which is what we will continue to do. With the latest changes, the Department of Health has left many recommendations for each of the 295 school districts in Washington State to decide what they will require and what they will leave as a recommended. In working with staff, listening to students and families, reviewing current data, and meeting with public health professionals, I want to be clear that we do not make any of these decisions lightly or in haste. I anticipate that some of our neighboring districts and districts around the state may handle this transition differently, and that is okay. What is important is that we do what is best for our community based on our data and the guidance we have from public health. The recommendation from public health is very clear. COVID is still here. Many in our community are still not vaccinated. The risk of severe illness and death is still real, and guidance from public health can still change. This transition to the endemic phase does not mean COVID is over. It is just a new phase of the pandemic. That said, I do believe that our students and staff have done a tremendous job with the mitigation practices that are in place over the last 2 years. Our staff and our schools have significantly contributed to the low transmission of COVID that our community is now experiencing. To that end, we can feel comfortable now being flexible and removing the protection of masks being required in our schools for students and staff starting Monday, March 14th, because we will continue to support prevention and mitigation measures in our schools and buildings. Part of this support includes ensuring all of our schools and facilities are supportive environments free of bullying for those students and adults who choose to continue to wear masks while at school or at work. Let me say that again. Harassment or bullying of those who choose to wear masks will not be tolerated in our school district. Additionally, we will continue to offer vaccination and booster clinics for those eligible. More information will be coming soon. The complete COVID guidance for continued safety in our schools is available now on our website. In addition, we have emailed all families and staff a summary of COVID-19 safety strategies in Kent School District, effective Monday, March 14th. We will continue communicating with you as the response to the pandemic continues to evolve and guidance from public health continues to change. Thank you to our students, families, and staff and community for your continued flexibility and understanding as we navigate the changing requirements together. We will get through this by working together to support a healthy, safe, and successful school year.